What is up, people? MrFallior here, bringing another video. Welcome back. GTA Online. You may recognize this outfit from a certain superhero. Anyway, this video is to do what I'm going to attempt to do. All three pizza businesses called Pizza This in as fast a time as possible without having the hot timer go into the red at all. So let's try it. Anyway, this outfit is not my idea. I actually got it from Reddit r/GTA Online by a user EarthPuma120. So I do want to credit them for the idea of the outfit. But yeah, anyway, that's all this video is. 15 total pizza deliveries in as fast a time as I possibly can. I do have other friends, including my mom, who plays this, and I also wanted to show them how I do the deliveries as fast as I do them. So it's fairly simple in the driving aspect of it, but I'm trying to show all of my mannerisms in hopes that it may help, such as how quickly I open the map and put up a waypoint. I know that some struggle in how long it takes them to find the next dot and then immediately put a waypoint and quickly go there. So it's entirely possible. This video doesn't help at all. It's just based on like how fast you can do it yourself. Well, who knows? Plus, I also just wanted to show off the pizza deliveries. Okay, so I immediately pull it up while I'm getting on the bike. It does actually save time, because you can't see the yellow dots until you're on the bike. But while your character is getting on the bike, you can immediately put the map up. That way, by the time your character gets on the bike, the yellow dots should appear by the time your map is up. It saves a couple seconds. Not much, but it saves a couple seconds. I'm also trying to play it like a connect the dot. So if you ever play, well, not play, what am I talking about? If you've ever used a dot-to-dot book at all in your life, typically, except for the more advanced ones, the dots connect close together. The closest dots connect to each other. So that's kind of what I do on here to try to save time. Is I go to whichever ones make the most sense to me in order, best I can anyway. Obviously, it's each person that does this will have a different setup that will help them more. But that's just what helps me. I guess that one is the next. I see that farther away one. That's going to be a little bit difficult, a little bit iffy, but I think I can do it. Whoa. Oi. What do you mean, oi? I think he said oi. I don't know. So far, I'm making good time. The heat is pretty high up there still, which is great to see. Okay, customer number 3. Very nice. Next one is pretty much right around the corner from what I could tell. I know I didn't bring up the map, but oh my god, it looks like it's like a... I'll put a waypoint there anyway, but I don't think it's gonna be... Yeah, it's just straight down. Okay. I'll put a waypoint there anyway, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Pizza delivery from your friendly neighborhood delivery driver. So, what I will say, for those of you that are watching, since it seems like Rockstar is trying to add in all of these different jobs from past GTAs, such as this, the pizza delivery job. So, like, they added taxi missions now. They've added tow trucks. They've added drug jobs. They've now added police dispatch. So, there's only a couple things they have left from past GTAs, and I'm really hoping they do add them, and that is Cherry Popper, the ice cream truck job, as well as fire department jobs, putting out car fires and house fires or other property type fires, and ambulance EMT missions where you go and pick up injured people. Ooh, I might actually hit the red for the first time. Where you go and pick up injured people in the ambulance and take them to the hospital. You kind of maybe have that with the VIP work sometimes from the nightclub, but I don't consider that. Yeah, you do take them to the hospital sometimes because they drank too much, but I don't consider it that. I want an actual ambulance taking hurt and or sick people to the hospital. Or even people who got stabbed or shot or whatever. I'm so close to hitting the red. Ooh, I hope not, but it's getting there. I almost put the bike down the hill. Go, 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 go. Yes! It didn't hit the red. Good. I have yet to hit the red so far in doing this. Awesome. Okay. Call my oppressor. But yeah, out of those three, I think the ambulance one would be pretty fun. If it's like Vice City, especially the way Vice City did it. It was okay in other ones, but like Vice City seemed to have nailed the ambulance work and the fire truck work and the police work very well. I definitely like Vice Cities the most out of all the GTAs that had them. I think Vice City was the most fun to me. It was really funny too how like people were just bleeding out all over the place getting in the ambulance, and then while you're driving down the road they're somehow bleeding out under the ambulance. It was kind of funny. Also, EMTs were like pretty much overpowered in those games because, you know, you could chainsaw someone to death or shoot them to death, and EMTs would just come over and like chest compressions like 2 or 3 times and the person comes back to life. Like chainsaw them. and they come back to life. And then you could do that to the EMT workers themselves, and then their other EMT worker would come and save them, and then you kill them, and then the other EMT worker would come and save them, and that was kind of funny too. Oh, I gotta do it. He's just right there. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. Also, I don't know how that money goes straight into your bank account. Like, what do we have, like a portable card scanner or something, and we just scan their card or something, or what? Because if he had that much cash in his pocket, how would that go in our bank? Ooh, okay. Okay, this one looks straightforward too, of which docks to go to. Hey! Back and forth. And you know what? Since this is a pizza delivery job after all, and delivery drivers heavily rely on tips, you could always tip me too if you want to. I mean, I do have a Cash App in the description of my videos and all. I mean, you don't have to. It is optional after all, but I'm just saying. And I think there's also like a tipping option right in YouTube itself. I'm pretty sure there's a button there somewhere. And it even pops up on your comment that you tipped if you do it the YouTube way. I forgot to put a thing. You know what? I'll go to that one first. What, Mooney? What? Oh god, Mooney, no, don't go this way. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm on a timer, Mooney. I gotta do this quick. You can go through the front if you want. Okay, now you're gonna walk away, okay. Gee, they always want to step on the keyboard. And that could be disastrous sometimes. Sometimes it'll stop my recording, or it'll pop something up. The one time they stepped on the frickin' sleep button on the keyboard and made my computer go to sleep. So that was great. I don't know why that's even an option on the keyboard. I hate that. I hate that. I don't want that. Why is that a thing? Or at least have like an on and off switch on that button, because I don't want to be able to accidentally press the button and then boop, there goes your computer. It's off now. Parkour. Okay, this one. Oh, I got plenty of time on this one. Hell yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, what's crack?
I don't know. Oh. Oh, it's over there. Oopsie. Everybody orders one pizza only, and that's it. No drinks, no sides, no extra pizza, just one pizza for everybody.
Hey, John, I ain't seen you in forever. Fuck you! Get away from us now, motherfucker!
Also, the skyscraper apartments or hotels or whatever is very unrealistic. In reality, the person wants you to climb all of the stairs to deliver it straight to their door. Even if there's no elevator. If there is an elevator, it's at least easier, but some places the elevator requires like a key code or something in order to use it. So drivers obviously can't do that. Or like a card to prove that you live there. Not only that, you know, gated communities, you know, some of these people, they live in a gated community and they've lived there for a long while and then still forget that their community is locked and requires a code that they don't give you and then don't respond to you when you try to text or call them. That's always really nice too. Or they'll even use the app, you know, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart. It literally has a place specifically for you to put in the code. And they just don't. For some reason. And half of them will respond to you afterwards to let you know the code. And the other half will just throw their phone out the window after they order and never respond to anything you say. And then wonder why their food is late or doesn't arrive at all because it had to be canceled because you couldn't get in to deliver it to them. That's always really nice. The best ones for me are on Instacart when something that they ordered is out of stock and they didn't pick a replacement or their replacement that they picked is also out of stock, which sucks. And you try to ask them and they don't say anything. So you have to guess on whether or not they would want another replacement or if they would rather have a refund. And whatever we pick could be wrong because we don't know what they want. So we just gotta read their mind because they won't respond to our texts or calls or anything. And then they get mad that we read their mind incorrectly. So that's always nice. Or you'll sometimes have people that do respond, but they respond to something that doesn't make any sense. For example, I had one where they ordered one 18-pack of eggs, which is about a dozen and a half, which is exactly a dozen and a half. But the 18 packs were out, but they had plenty of 12 packs. So I asked them, the 18 count eggs are out, but they have the 1 dozen, the 12 packs. Would you like 1 or 2 of them? And they just say, yes. Yes, what? What does that mean? You want 1 or 2? Yes. What does that mean? What does yes mean? So I went with 2 because maybe that's what they meant was yes to the last thing. But who knows? You never know with what they want. Whenever I get something like that, or I get someone who doesn't respond at all, I immediately assume that someone would rather have extra than not enough. So I will always go with the, oh my god, that hurt. I will always... Now all the pizzas are destroyed, damn it. They're gonna get like pizza burritos instead, I guess. Now I forgot what I was saying. I can't go through here. Oh god. This is wasting time. But yeah, I figured that they would rather have more than less. Because, for example, someone's... I don't know, they're making a cake, right? And it's a giant cake, so it requires 18 eggs for some reason. If you only got them 12, and the recipe required 18... well, now they're kind of screwed, aren't they? But if you got them 24, because, you know, 2 dozen eggs is 24, then they'll have all 18 and just a little bit over. Yeah, they had to pay a little more than what the 18 count was, but at least they had enough for what they wanted. That's how I figure, when in order to read their mind, is they would get less mad at having extra than not having enough, is my guess. The real issue is guessing if they would rather have a refund or a different similar style product. Because some people really like only their brand name and nothing else. But you don't know that because you don't know them. You have no idea what their likes and dislikes are. So you just have to guess because they didn't respond to you. And then what do you do? What do you guess? What are you supposed to guess? Hershey's syrup is out of stock. Do you get store brand chocolate syrup or do you refund? Nature's Own bread is out of stock, but they have store brand and Wonder Bread and every other type of bread, but only Nature's Own is out of stock. Do you get them a similarly styled bread, or do you refund? I don't know. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. But I don't... what I do think should happen is if a customer doesn't respond to you and then gets mad at what you picked, they shouldn't be able to leave a review of the driver, well, of the shopper, because the shopper didn't read their mind correctly. That doesn't seem fair to me, that they get to leave a 1 star on a shopper that they refuse to respond to. That's just my saying, you know. That's what I think. Completely unfair. Then you have those that get mad for absolutely no reason. I've had one where they ordered just gallons of water. That's it. Just gallons of water. The water that they ordered was in stock. It wasn't leaking. There was no dents in the containers. The order was delivered on time. 1 star. For what reason? I have absolutely no idea. Then you go back, it's 2020, all the way in 2020 when the COVID started. And the toilet paper catastrophe happened. And they ordered Charmin something, ultra soft or ultra strong or whatever type of ultra something. And I get to the store and of course they don't have it. In fact, the store only had 1 package of toilet paper total in any brand left. So I figured The customer would probably prefer having some type of toilet paper than no toilet paper at all, especially when toilet paper was very scarce at the time. And I told them that in the messages just to make sure. Of course, they didn't respond. So I grabbed the only toilet paper they had left, and I get a 1-star review later on because of it. But in the same month, there was a woman who ordered tampons, and her tampons were out of stock. But I found tampons in a different brand, but the correct size, and I replaced them with those. She didn't respond either, but she gave me a 5-star. And I would think tampons would be a lot more delicate and specific than toilet paper, where there was no other options available in most stores at the time. But you see what I'm talking about, right? Like, what the hell? Anyway, I figured I would give you guys my delivery driver stories while doing delivery. And there's all 15 pizzas, never got into the red at all. That was great. Oh, I just ran over someone's bike. That was great. I think that worked really well. It's now 1 in the morning in the game, so there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below, and I will see you again next time. Bye.